Hello, it's Pebo. I'll be trying to do something a little different here. I have the perspective on like top down, and then I'll be trying to avoid moving the camera with WASD and instead moving it with my loaded cameras like this. Today we got two hero packs. One is mine, another one I will introduce a bit later. We got a protection deck here, and then a leadership deck here. We'll be facing off against M.O.D.O.K. And the recommended modular is Scientist Supreme, but I don't think that's really all that good in this scenario. I don't think it's very interesting, I mean. So instead I just have Science, Aim Science. And this scenario is an official content from Marvel Champions. And I'll be doing 2 custom heroes. Alright, so Miyabi, full name Hoshimi Miyabi. She is a character from Xenosaga Zero. She's the strongest character, at least before Season 2. And at least in terms of playing her in game, she's probably the most popular. If we're talking about like social media, like online, Ellen Joe might be more popular, I'm not sure. But anyway, she does some stuff with counters. You'll see it as we go along here, but these are the artists that whose art I used in this set of cards and such. And then for cards that don't use fan art and is instead like official artwork, then it just says Xenosaga Zero. Here I have a leadership deck. I have some custom cards here. I have a whole pack of custom Xenosaga Zero cards that you can check out through the links below. These are the ones we'll use. I'll just talk about 2 of these right now. So Trigger does more if you don't play her from your hand. So cards like Make the Call, Rapid Response, Call for Backup. These are all cards that can put into play without actually playing her from your hand. I also have Ju Yuen, which is going to be very helpful, hopefully very helpful for Miyabi here with how she is played. So you'll see her and how she works as the game goes on. Okay, so Ramona Flowers is designed by MissSugarPink. On Discord, they have he and him pronouns, so I'll be using that. It's designed pretty well. At least just looking at artwork and stuff, I really like it. I mean, I dig the art style of the Netflix show. Yeah, I think it's hard to miss with this kind of art style. I adore it. Now, I already made a deck, and I did record me making that deck, so here it is. Hello, it's Pebble from the past. This is the part where I make the deck for Ramona. I haven't fully looked at her cards yet. We got a player size scheme. First time she takes damage each phase. Pretty good. That's like, isn't that X23? It's X23. I had to check real quick. Anyway, yeah, I did have a look at her alter ego and hero. So she does like flipping. She gets 2. Only if you exhaust. She's very centric around lag. Before we go for change of fortune, let's have a look at the rest or see if anything stands out as like an aspect hook. Research generator sucks? Question mark. I love that trait. Research generator, wild resource. So I'm thinking like defense event. If you use a whatever resource, it'd be good if we go for protection. Each player may discard a card to draw 1 card. Not bad, but I think, I mean, it's versatile. I can exhaust to do either one. That's pretty versatile. Let me actually look at her traits. So hero, queen, civilian, drifter. Civilian isn't really worth. Discard to support. Discard to turn face up. Would totally cancel the boost icon on that card. Take damage from an enemy. Okay, so that's a little bubble. Oh, but then you would discard or right. It's not forced. Okay, it's versatile. It's strong. Say. Exhaust this, ready, another friendly. Plus, like, it gets a buff, ready and buff. Okay, okay. Another friendly character. Currently the only ally we have is Pilgrim. He's a dumbass. When he uses a basic attack or thwart, Ramona's matching. Okay. So it can be, you know, like a four attack for 2 consequential, basically. He is expensive at 4, but I think that is probably appropriately priced. 5 damage if you control the hammer. So you really, I feel like you would really want to just keep the hammer. There's a 2 for 7. Wow. And if defeated, you can basically recur it. That goes hard. That's strong. Remove 4 threat. And if it's the last threat, then a free flip. Or attach this card. Okay, it's about recursion. It's about recursion. Sure. And this is like searching for a thing. Double resource. So she comes with a double resource. That's nice. I like that. Okay, well, I'm thinking protection code for sure. I'm also thinking ally coded. Leadership coded. Let's get all 3. And all 3. We want at least some allies. I mean, do we want to use the usual Nick Fury, Ironheart kind of thing? Look at that card again. So exhaust ready. One attack plus 1. So it is a ready. Oh, it is a ready. Hey, wait a minute. You know what? We will grab him. That is good. Word outside of leadership. Let's go. I haven't done a lot of Gambit. Oh, there it is. Jump flip. I am tempted to taunt. You know what? Let's taunt. And of course, I'll also get Hoshimi. We should probably get some attack event. Ooh, ready for a fight. Ready for a fight is always good. Please do those. There's the change of fortune. Only supports. Hidden base is same. You know what? We are flipping. Yeah. And maybe some attack events. We're gonna probably do stop hitting yourself. Heal 2, deal 2. I'm not opposed to that, but there's 10 hit points. Maybe. Maybe. Hard knocks. Oh, wait a minute. We are gonna try that. Okay, so we're at 22. 3 more. I grabbed some more allies here. I mean, this only has 2, so I guess we should grab some allies. Let's check protection allies. Right, because I kind of don't want to use you guys. Grab 3 multiple men. No, let's do that. I won't. I mean, it's about readying. Who here would be like, yes, I want to ready. Patriot. I don't know. I feel like he's more of a hangar bay kind of guy. Rather voodoo, I suppose. Yeah. Which we're an event. Yeah, let's do that. Okay, yeah, we'll get Iron Fist. And then maybe we'll get Nightcrawler. He can like, I mean, he doesn't really benefit from the ready. So that's now 25. So I guess we'll go with this. This is the deck that I'm going with. It might not be the best deck, but it should be pretty fun at least. And okay, so I believe we're set up in terms of getting our decks shuffled and whatnot. Let's go ahead and get this shuffled. And we get the holding cell, which is already set up. We get one random environment. So let's get that. Gains villainous and psionic. So just keep in mind these. I'll put it right here. I will never remember to flip this, I swear. But hey, maybe two-handed will change that, because now I am recording in two-handed. Each player gets the adaptoid, so we already have that. We're ready to go. We got 2 threats starting. We're gonna go ahead and start with Ramona Flowers. I'm gonna go ahead and draw a starting hand of 6, and she has a standard 6/5. Yeah, we're good. And we're going to make these stats clickable. I just wanted to quickly show the border break at the ears on top, and then the sword overlapping on the attack stat. That's all I wanted to show. Okay, so this is our starting hand. Getting our resource generator support is very good in an opening hand. This does deal exactly 5, so that could be really nice to just get these adaptoids out of play. We do have taunt. I love taunt, especially with M.O.D.O.K, because he has just 1 attack. So we're gonna keep that. So okay, we drew 1, because we only discard 1 for mulligan. We got double resource. We love that. Going to use that on the support. And now we're gonna do the mulligan for Miyabi, which I forgot to. I need to change this. There we go. So shuffle, draw 6, because we have just a standard 6/5. We don't need this. We kind of don't. Yeah, I'm gonna full mulligan actually. We don't really need this. This is just a what's the X-Men equivalent? Utopia. So after ally enters play, ready. I do want to get some other upgrades and supports in play, so we're gonna do a hard mulligan. We got Void Hunter and Headquarters. That is one that we want. This is not too bad. It's not too bad. Although I can't really use Astra Yao. Mulligans done. Now we do the setup. So I'll search for Mona's bag. Go ahead and search bag. Boom. Add to hand. This is the wrong hand. It's gonna happen a lot, isn't it? I swear that I'm used to hot seat, and that I don't do one-handed with two-handed on Tabletop Simulator. It's just the camera thing is yeah, okay. Anyway, we are ready to start the player phase fully. So we're gonna flip up. We're not gonna use the draw 1 there, because I want to deal these. We're going to exhaust this for a resource to play taunt. So M.O.D.O.K is going. I'll just shuffle it again just to make sure. He's going to attack me. I'll just take it. Yep. So M.O.D.O.K attacks me for 1 plus 3. Okay, that's a very bigger than usual attack. But I get to draw 3. We are ready for a fight in hand. We got our allies, got Pilgrim. So, oh, and then we got our skates. We do want to play our skates. +1 defense, ready another. And we can ready the other identity, so that is good. Dang. Okay, so if we do an event and an upgrade, we don't really have anything else in our hand. So unfortunately, we don't bag this turn, but we will use it eventually. So we discard 4, +1 defense, and then this is like a we can ready whenever stuff. It is a hero action, so we can do it off turn. So that's very, wow, that's really good. And then 5 damage. So we're gonna take care of our Adaptoid. And go ahead and switch to Miyabi. So we want hand headquarters. We're going to discard Juyuan because she's too expensive right now. We're going to use hand quarters and search for a weeping Gemini. So we do have one. We shuffle, and I could spend a resource to get another one, but that's not why I grabbed it. I grabbed it for the extra resource. And so I say for the extra resource, but it's not actually useful right now. Yeah, Estrella isn't useful right now. Trigger isn't either. I think maybe if I actually kept Juyuan, this has more value. In my discard pile. What is in my discard pile? The defense event is the only thing. It's not a bad event to have, but it's a defense event. So it's not compatible because of how I designed her. This is not a super great first turn, honestly, but we're gonna do Void Hunter. I mean, Void Hunter is not bad. It's not bad at all. Trigger's gonna be in the discard, so she is a target for Make the Call, which hopefully we'll throw into. Maybe we'll keep Estrella, get rid of Weeping Gemini. Well, at the end of the turn. I'm gonna flip up. So this would be a 3 damage. And then with Ramona's Skates, oh, this is gonna be perfect because I'm gonna ready. Now I have 2 attack. I'll go ahead and attack. I defeat the minion, which will grant me a counter on Tailless because after I defeat an enemy, place a counter. So that works very well. I like that. We'll just double check that it's a non-unique. I'm pretty sure it's non-unique. Cool, because if it was unique, that wouldn't make sense. And then I'll discard that and draw a hand size. Okay, so villain phase. I should put this I should probably put it like right here. Here, let's do here. Villain phase, place threat, and then he's going to attack Ramona. And we got 3 defense. We have jump flip, which we could use right now. I guess we might as well. So because we're gonna do this, I don't think we're gonna defend. So it's gonna be 3 total. Whoops. So 1, because I prevented 2, and then I can remove 2 threat from the main. There are no minions because I took care of them. Miyabi will be attacked. I guess we can do Ramona's defense now. So that's just 1 damage. I guess that was kind of wasted. Oh well. Let's see. Encounter cards. Attach to M.O.D.O.K. So he gets +1 to everything. Oh, acceleration token as well. Token icon. We have and science. Each A minion gains an acceleration icon. And yeah, that's all the encounter cards. Pass first player. And we go ahead with our turn. So yeah, Estrella is not a good idea. There's no allies after all, so whatever we do, we'll be using her as a resource probably. Could put it back, call for backup up. Probably want to thwart, so I guess we'll start with that. I think we're gonna go ahead and do this. Still gonna thwart for 4 off of the size scheme, and then we're also going to thwart basic. And so that's enough to get rid of the size scheme. After Miyabi defeats the size scheme, we can place a counter. We're gonna go ahead, ready Miyabi. Then she can do 3 thwart, I guess. You can also do damage. It would just be 2 damage though. Is 2 damage worth it? I don't know if 2 damage is worth it with it spinning. Okay, there we go. Alright, and we also have the holding cells. You know what? Let's do the 2 damage. Then we'll take Retaliate 1. Because we don't really have any more resources, we're gonna go ahead and put Call for Backup into play. So that is at 6. And we go to Ramona. So we don't have her hammer in play yet. Done running. I mean, we're already at player side scheme limit, so won't be using it. I guess. Well, yeah, we will be. No, here's how I should do it. I should use the strength, I think. Wait, how does this work? Wait, yes. Wait. Play 1 card attached here. Yeah, so resource cards aren't going to work here, so we're going to use a resource. We could do that. I mean, effectively, it's like heal 1, deal 2. And this one is deal 5, take 1 damage. With the same cost, I think instead of healing, I think we go ahead and do the 5 and take 1. Wait a minute. No, we don't spend all that. We already spent the strength. So we're going to finally attach 1 card from my hand to here. So we can't attach another one because we already defended. So yeah, we're just gonna get rid of our side scheme and ready up for draw 5. Wait, yeah. Okay, we're back at play phase. I forgot this again, but it's not a big deal. So M.O.D.O.K is going to attack Miyabi. I'm thinking we just take it to the face. Yeah, we're gonna go ahead and take it to the face. So 4 damage. And I forgot to do the acceleration token here, so it would actually be 5. Attacking Ramona. What do we have? Nothing. But we can. Where is it? When I defend, I can play a card here. I don't know if I want to. I guess it depends on what I think of momentum shift. I want to play Taunt. Gambit is nice. Oh, we have a double resource. If we, yeah, let's do that. So we'll use this. Go ahead and momentum shift. So when I defend, so I will have to defend. I heal 1. I would take 1 down from the retaliate. And I deal 2. He's on 1 HP now. Then I would defend for 3, whatever this is. So it'd be 2 attack. I prevent all damage. Now we get counter cards. Discard an upgrade or support you control. Okay. Guess it depends on how often I go to alter ego. I think I'll go ahead and discard it. Okay, he now has Stalwart, and then he has like a bubble too, so I have to deal 5 to get rid of it. Pass first player. So, okay. Definitely want to taunt. Love taunt. It's gonna hurt though, we're on 5 HP. This is the wrong hand. What's the threat looking like? Okay. Yeah, I think I want to thwart. I do. But do we want to taunt beforehand? Screw it, we're taunting. We're gonna take the hit. It's gonna be 3. Wait, 4, I mean. So we're on 1 HP. But we have to draw 3. Time to deal with it. Grant Ward. We like that. I like that a lot. Change of Fortune will be good once we have some minions in play. Is there no limit? There's no limit to the bag. Okay. Straight up 0 limit. So we should really make use of that. How do I do this? Let's do it like that. So 4 threat from a scheme. We're doing the main because I think probably gonna flip here. Remove 4 threat from a scheme if it removes the last one. So we don't get to do that right now. So actually it's just 4 threat. Yeah, okay. I really want to put Grant Ward in. But then I don't get to use the bag stuff. And I want to use it. Because if I put him in, then I'm compelled to play a card. But if I don't put him in, and I'll just play the card anyway. If I don't put him in, I don't put him in. Yeah, I mean, this is supposed to be a change of fortune deck, so I'll set up the change of fortune, and I mean, Grant Ward can still enter play before a deck shuffle because we have Make the Call. We're supposed to have Make the Call. Okay, I'm sure it's in the deck. So change of fortune. And then we tuck Kim Pine. I'll keep it like that. We'll flip down. Unfortunately, we don't get to do the action because we're already exhausted from taunt. I'm starting to think taunt isn't worth it. If you just flip down, draw 2, exhaust and draw 2, because taunt you would usually exhaust to defend. I mean, in this scenario, we already defended, so that's why we were already exhausted. Man, I'm not sure. But anyway, to Miyabi's turn now. We want this in play for sure. We can search for a new Eridu support. I would have 2 cards. Oh, that's not a new Eridu trade? I feel like I should make that a new Eridu trade. Is that too strong? I mean, if we're making it the same as like a Utopia, then it should have the trait. It should be compatible with this like a Forge similar ally. Okay, I guess I'm gonna make that change. I'm gonna make that change that this is a new Eridu support. So the idea is we play Coletta, then we search for this, and then we play it. So that is an update I will need to do. We can probably thwart. Let's see. I mean, he has retaliate, so I don't want to do an attack with my ally. But there's only one thing to attack, so we'll just do a thwart then. That's what's gonna happen. I guess on the main. And the idea is I'm gonna thwart 2, get a ready and a plus, so it's gonna be 3 now. I guess it could have been call for backup. I guess we should, yeah, let's do this instead. So call for backup. For Miyabi, it's going to be trigger. And now I get to trigger this. Yeah. So 3 damage, stun. And this is from an effect. So this isn't an attack, so we don't have to take retaliate from this. It would be 3 damage here and then a stun. And then for Ramona, I mean, it's called for backup, so it's going to be a free ally, so I'm thinking Scott Pilgrim. And I don't think we have another, like, expensive ally. Where is he? There he is. I could have also searched for them with text. So he's here. We can't activate him, but he is there. Trigger can thwart, I guess, because we don't want to take that. And that is player phase. So +2 and then 1 from the icon here. He's going to scheme for a 3 plus, so that's going to be 4. It's not an attack, so we don't care. This one is an attack. We could chump block. I don't know. I think having damage where I don't have to worry about the retaliate, I think that's valuable. And I don't think the damage is going to be that much. We do have these. So actually, I'm hoping this is going to be a lot of damage. So all we're hoping is just 1 or more. That's all we need. Okay, so this should be an easy 3 or 4 damage. Yup. So it's gonna be 3 damage. We prevent 2 of that with 1 of these, and then another one with this. And then if we've already played it, I just realized we can exhaust this, can't we? Yeah. So after I play this first one, we exhaust this. And what's gonna happen is when I play a copy of that event I just played, reduce its cost and draw 1. So it's already 0 cost, but we're gonna be drawing 3 now. So oops. Draw 3, and then we get a bunch of resources. This could be very good. Okay, and now we go encounter cards. So the villain schemes for 3 plus 1. So it's gonna be 11 out of 14 there. Shadow of the Past. Very interesting. So, in the game, in the Zone Zero game, in one of the chapters, one of the cutscenes, there is a little bit of a disagreement between Miyabi's team and the Cunning Hares. So they are in a nemesis set, because I think that is a very interesting way to do it. Suicide scheme, other players cannot defend attacks against Miyabi. And then the minion, when this minion would enter play, discard blah blah blah. But then it says, tuck a random card from your card under here. So we are gonna do that. We lost rapid response, which I'm not too sad about. We were able to get some money through the defense events. Okay, well, player phase. We will probably want to go ahead and do Box Galaxy. And then I think we just play our arm guard. So now we have the defense upgrade for Miyabi. So this is going to be pretty good. And actually, there is a similarity between kind of this and Ramona's bag. because this is after defense and takes no damage, exhausted, ready, and then I may play an event with a hero action ability from hand. It's supposed to be implied that it's from hand. I don't think it needs like reminder text, but that is the idea. And here, this is a bit easier to use for sure. You would, because you can prepare the events. You can stash them and then use them later. And then you don't have to defend. You can do attack or thwart, and it's pretty neat. But okay, let's see what we can do here. If we can, my initial idea was just go ahead and get rid of this, and then defeat him to get some lock counters away. But oh, I don't know. I do want Miyabi to defeat Nicole. That means, let's see, we can, oh well, I think we can have everything here. But let me see when he would be defeated, blah blah blah, instead. So it would not count as defeating M.O.D.O.K if we get him to 0. So okay, I think what we want to do, we're gonna use Coletta to attack M.O.D.O.K. Retaliate doesn't matter because she would die anyway. And then there would be 5 damage here. We discard this. I think I totally forgot about the stunned. Oopsie. That would change my turn drastically. So I think unfortunately we're just gonna keep the stun there. That is cheating, but we're gonna keep it there because I totally forgot. We could also just like remove it. Punish myself a little bit. I want to keep it. Yeah, whoops. We're just gonna keep it for now. I really should just move it here, huh? This would make it a lot clearer. And I keep forgetting though. So we get to discard this as well. Because we're about to. So Miyabi's gonna, or I guess, yeah, trigger. So we don't worry about the retaliate. No, because I want, no, actually, this is fine. So we remove 2 counters. Goes back to 10. All right. And then Miyabi's gonna thwart. And then we're gonna get that ready. Then we're gonna attack for 2, which would get us a counter, and then this gets discarded. And we could flip down and try to make use of Box Galaxy. Box Galaxy is just the X-Men version, or it's the Zenless version of the X-Men Danger Room in this game. So yeah, sure, we're gonna flip down. We're gonna try and make use of that next turn. We're going to shuffle in an event. Probably want Purging Slash. I guess thwarting isn't a bad idea either. Ooh. Yeah, that is a little bit of a problem. Do we have much thwarting? Not really. Okay, this is a problem then. I'm sure it's fine. It's only what? It's like an adaptoid environment. It's fine. There's no adaptoids right now. We don't need to worry about it. Now what does Scott Pilgrim do again? When he thwarts, deal 1 damage, add, oh right, yes, okay, that is some good thwarting. We're gonna heal for 3. Flip up. Man, we got a lot of resources, but not a lot to spend on. I guess an idea is Hard Knocks. Then we play Ready for a Fight. Then we just have this in our hand. We also have a resource generator. Oh wait, we can also play Kim Pine. So we don't waste anything, I guess. We're kind of wasting it though. wasting a double, but oh wait, no, we can do resource generator for Kim Pine. So I guess we'll do that. I mean, it's hard not, no, because we can do got anything else. This is the situation where got anything else would be useful. Persona support or an upgrade. Do we have anything in our Discord? Before I look in my upgrade. Maybe I should have put more upgrades. Maybe Ramona is more of a like we can keep change of fortune, but maybe she's more of a oh my god, what is it called? Energy barrier? Nope, that's a 6 class. That's a 6-1. I'm gonna go and say it. I gotta look it up. Which one is it? What's it called? Energy barrier. Wait, what's the other one called? Force field. But yeah, energy barrier. Maybe she's more of an energy barrier user instead of what I've got going on. But anyway, so persona support or an upgrade. We can get armored vest. I don't think we have another persona. Oh, we can get our freaking hammer. Oh my god, we should get that. So, yep. Got our hammer. That is very versatile. Very, very thankful that that is a thing. We get +1 attack. And we could still do hard knocks, but we can also just do ready for a fight. Yeah, I don't know. Hard knocks is gonna give me damage from retaliate, and then it's only damage because I'm not gonna get to tough. Yeah, I don't think I'll do hard knocks. We'll do ready for a fight, and we'll attach jump flip. Okay. Scott Pilgrim. He can do 4 damage. But I think more importantly, we're gonna need some. It's not gonna matter. I mean, dang, it's actually it's a bit better to just attack. I think. But my thinking is Miyabi can defeat the side scheme. We get a counter for that. Because the main scheme is going to advance either way. If we do 2 damage, he's going to take 2 damage. It's the retaliate problem. Maybe we should have grabbed more ranged characters. I don't know, but. I mean, it's 5 damage. 5 damage is not bad, but effectively he's just like 4 costs for 5 damage. I mean, I know I didn't pay for him. I got him for free, but still. Oh, you know what? He's a minion slayer. He's an adaptoid slayer. We can keep him around, just like wait until an adaptoid comes around. Because hard knocks doesn't kill them in one shot. But now it's got Pilgrim Will. So I guess we're gonna do that. But then what's the point of change of fortune? I mean, her hammer does the 5 damage. Alright, well, anyway. We draw. Go ahead and draw. Okay, we're gonna use a stun now. Well, after he schemes. So it's gonna be a scheme, boom. So what? A remove all, right? Yeah. Now the adaptoids, they get +1 scheme, is sight 1, and aerial. Yeah, now we're gonna use this stunned, because I forgot earlier. Here's an adaptoid. So yep, +1 scheme. Insight 1, so now it's at 1. Aerial. Patrol, when revealed. So what do we got here? So we got this guy. Within acceleration is put into play. Okay, and then first player phase. So we have an adaptoid. Scott Pilgrim can take care of him, which I think we might as well do. And I'm also thinking, I flip down, I draw 2, and then turn after I use my recovery, and then I flip up. That's what I think. But what do we want to do with our hand? Iron Fist is really nice. Is he supposed to be a response or an interrupt? What was he, rather? Okay, so it's an interrupt. So it happens beforehand, which is actually better. Because I'll be using him on M.O.D.O.K. We can exhaust generator resource. We can keep one of these, probably armored vest. So he gets what, 2 counters? Yep. Okay. Yeah, I'm not gonna make use of that jump flipper, am I? Yeah, I'm not gonna make use of that change of fortune, am I? So, we can attack for 3. No, because I want to flip down and draw 2. Should I do that before? Ah, man, I don't know. Let's go ahead and do the adaptoid damage. Does Miyabi... She has exactly 3 damage. And then we can ready, but then I wouldn't be able to use the stat boost because I would want to use Tailless instead. Okay, but this minion is hers. Miyabi will take care of it. Now we just have the aim scientist. And wait a minute. Okay, good. So we're gonna go ahead and deal this stuff to M.O.D.O.K. So it's gonna be 3 damage and a stun. And then he would take the retaliate. And this time I'm gonna place it here, so I know, and not be silly. Flip down. Actually, I'll just do a recover, because then I can ready for a fight. Yeah, I think that's much better. Oh, wait a minute. Hold on. I think what we want to actually do before I flip down and recover, we're going to use Scott Pilgrim. We're going to ready him. So now it's 3. And then we're going to do a... Oh, wait, no, we can't use an interrupt. Because the damage would kill him before he gets to do the attack or thwart. So he's just going to be a 3 damage, which is not... It's not bad. To M.O.D.O.K. Yeah, and then we would flip down and heal. We do have make the call. We can call Grant Ward. Wait, do we want to do Grant Ward and ready him instead? Kinda, but wait, what does this hand look like? I'm kind of using up everything here. If I want to play my cards that I want. Oh, I do have hand headquarters. Oh wait, no. Wait, no, yeah, it's an action, so it's not locked to hero. Shoot, you know what? I think so just in our heads, pretend Scott Pilgrim is still alive. What if I were to use hand? Can I get another card? Because if I can, then I can do Grant Ward. There's only 5 cards in here. Oh, make the call, duh. Just grab another copy of Make the Call. Okay, yeah, let's do this. So Scott would be exhausted. He'd be, you know, he wouldn't do that 3 damage. Instead, we use Make the Call as an action. Grant Ward under Miyabi's control. Okay, and then, you know, turn would end, go to Miyabi. Grant Ward will attack. Oh, wait, this is perfect because he just dies from Retaliate. So Retaliate 1. Then we use this. He now has 3 attack. We attack with him. Beautiful. That's what we're talking about. Alright. I'm going to heal. Flip up. I'm going to use... I'm going to put Hailstorm Shrine W Engine into play. +1 attack, +3 HP, and our basic attacks gain piercing if we get that other adaptoid environment that gives piercing. And we paid for this Purging Slash. It'll be 3 damage here. Just making sure. So it'll go up to 6 because we get 2 countered. Oh wait, no, we don't get 2 counters. Because that's the first Purging Slash we've played. So we only get 1 counter for defeating it, that's fine. And okay, that is player phase. We deck out. And TTS is glitching out, so I gotta reload. 1 sec. Okay, I'm back. Yeah, that's just a glitch that happens with the hot seat in TTS. Kind of making the trouble more than it's worth, but I think it's better. Just solely for like drawing cards faster, but yeah. Okay, so we got an alter ego, we got a hero. This guy, he doesn't scheme or thwart for anything, but he gets that acceleration icon. So it's gonna be 1, 2, and then 3. We would get a scheme here from M.O.D.O.K. 4. Scheme for 0. Stunned. Encounter cards. So he did not enter play this way. Place 1 threat on the main scheme. And Adaptoid, so he does have Insight 1. +1 scheme. Take indirect damage where X is M.O.D.O.K's scheme. Confuse each character that takes damage this way. So we don't have 1 character, so we're gonna get confused. And we have a minion from Miyabi's Nemesis set. So we do have Quick Strike. And then if I take damage, stun. So, okay, we got something interesting here. We can defend and then... Okay, so we got something interesting here. We can defend and then we use this to ready up because we would take no damage. But then we can play an event with a hero action ability, so I do feel like the aspects could be better if it was switched. That is my bad. So we can do piercing slash, that'd be 3 damage. We can defeat this guy. I guess we will, because I think that's what I would have done anyway. No reason to make the call. So yeah, 3 damage. Oh, sorry, we do place the counters. I'm silly. So we would have placed counters earlier. That's fine. We keep this in our hand, I suppose. And that's all the encounter cards. That's first player. Now is player phase. So I would like to use this for sure. It would be 8 damage overkill. We can get rid of the adaptor because that is a problem. I don't think Ramona has a solution to right now. We either deal with the Adaptoid or we deal with I guess, no, the Adaptoid is better because M.O.D.O.K only has 2 HP. Let's do that. And then because we defeated a minion, we get 1 counter afterwards. So M.O.D.O.K gets defeated again. Remove 2 lock counters, we finally get our first Inhuman. Which, to be fair, I think I've been taking way too long on that. Oh, speaking of, I really need to get rid of that side scheme too. Okay, but we do get this. We can put it into anyone's control, I guess. Well, hold on, that would break my thing, which I haven't been using anyway because I can't get allies. But I'm gonna give it to Ramona because she's not trait, like we're doing any trait stuff. We have toughness. Toughness is good. And yeah, I don't think we have anything else going on. We're confused. I think we stay in hero. Probably stay in hero. We could heal. I guess we heal, yeah. Wait, no. What am I supposed to do? Ready for a fight before? Oh, whatever. We're fully healed now, I guess. Or do we want to stay in this? I gotta, like, I gotta remember. I will say, throughout this recording, I have been getting up from my seat to handle some things, but yeah, I guess I just keep forgetting. We do have our armored vest here, which we can't use because yeah. Oh, I definitely played this wrong, huh? I think earlier I just played something here without attacking, defending, or thwarting. I definitely did that with this recording at some point. Okay, well, first off, let's use Iron Fist. 3 damage, stun. It's a very good ally. Yeah, it's just like, I keep forgetting. But we have Todd. I guess we can play. Brother Voodoo could pull in a double resource. Wait, okay, so I spend 1, 2. I'll get rid of Nightcrawler. So I'll search the top 5. Here we go again. Okay. Wasn't there a thing after using a basic power? I definitely probably forgot to do that. But anyway, there is one event. It's a hero. Probably just want to play hidden base. Then attach this. Oh, this is a hero action, so we have to flip out to do that. We're gonna stay down. We're gonna thwart 2, get rid of the side scheme, finally. Going to attack, get rid of him finally. We have a tough here. Okay. Remember, ready for a fight. That's what we're here for right now. That's 120 cards. Okay, here we go. So it's gonna be 2. We have a stun here, and then we're gonna use ready for a fight, flip up. He attacks me, defend with this. Okay. Also, Ambi was supposed to attack Miyabi. She could defend, and then I can do something. Or no, we can just use this. Let's just use that. Prevent 2 damage. Yep. Encounter cards. Running again. Running again is not anywhere. Oh wait, no, we don't pull it out. Okay, my bad. So if this is in the victory play, this card gains surge if it's in the victory. Okay. Otherwise, choose exhaust. Discard this card. Discard an ally you control. Discard this obligation. I don't mind the ally, honestly. I don't know, my idea is that like tucking more cards probably is good. That's what I'm thinking. She does have a lot of resources. I think we just discard the ally because I want to use the bag more. After he activates heal 1. Okay. Pass. So, I mean, ready for a fight. But then here we go again is really good. So this would do 7. If defeated, detach. We do like that. Miyabi doesn't have a way to like... Well, I guess we use the ready. Then she could defeat, and then we should get a... We would get a counter. But I think... We just do that. Wait, let's just do this. I guess I could also use this one, huh? Depends on what we need, I guess. We'll just use this one. So 7. It's not going to be a defeat because, yeah. So we move 2 counters. What are the resources right now? Energy? Yeah, that wasn't energy. That was genius. Okay. This one's wild. There's only 1 counter at a time, yeah. Okay. We would take retaliate. We could defeat him again. I think we just go ahead and we defeat him again. So let's do this. And again, it's not like, it's technically not a defeat. So that would be 7 damage. We would... Like, I don't want to attach it and then regret it. I guess just... No, because we can attach it and then play play it like... Oh, I just did the thing that I just said. Yeah. I mean, this is fine though, because let's just say we attacked, we basic attacked, and then we played it. And now here's the attack from the basic. So that'd be 3. They'd be defeated again. I would take retaliate 1. Then we get this ally. So yeah, we're just gonna give it all to Ramona. After this ally thwart, oh yeah, and this is technically 0, and then yeah. After thwart, remove 1 from another scheme. Which did we? How did we thwart that? Whatever. Oh yeah, it was last turn, last round. Yeah, let's just thwart because the main scheme is getting scary. We could do this case on him. I guess it doesn't matter too much. No, Miyabi could just do it. Yeah, let's just give it to Miyabi again. Right, so I want to hold these cards. I don't think I articulated this, but I want to hold on to these cards, specifically this one because it's a wild, in case we get to the wild one, which we did. So spend 1 wild to remove a lock. And now we just gotta have this card. But wait, there it is. After using a basic ready, so we get to ready, then we can do this. Earlier when we used it, because we used that. It's the same timing. When you attack, and then when Ramona uses a basic power, it's the same timing. This one also like counts for like attack events and stuff. That's why it's not like the same wording. Okay, Miyabi. We want to get rid of Ambi. How do we best do that? Let's get rid of this and put this into play. This is my kind of version of web shooters. And then I can't play anyone else. I guess I could play Pokra instead of doing this. I don't think I will. Oh wait, no, it could ready me. That is worth it. I'm gonna thwart. Then I'll play Pokra, which will ready me. Yeah, it's worth it. So 2 damage, ready, another like some damage. So defeated, we get a counter. Draw 1 card for, yeah, this effect is not gonna go off at all. Yeah, this card did not fit into this deck very well. I thought maybe I would have more allies into play, but Miyabi's kind of self-contained, I suppose. She'll thwart. Yeah, she'll definitely thwart. We need thwarting. Right here. Okay. And so we're going to get an attack. Oh wait, oh no, I got rid of that web shooter upgrade. Oh well. Right, well. Oh, strong and human is going to be really good for just a bunch of damage per turn. I mean, he's going to take retaliate, but you know. A lot of HP. Okay, so here's an attack. We can jump flip this. We can Yeah, I guess we'll jump flip this. So, do I want to use the one in my hand? I guess what we can do is we spend this for armored vest. We spend this for hardened, ready for a fight. We can do momentum shift. Then I would just have one resource left, but then I can just use this. So I can like, wait, what did I just say? This here. let me fully articulate here. And this here. So I wouldn't be using anything from the bag. Well, not right now, I mean. But I can't. I mean, I can't do that multiple times. Wait a minute. After using a basic pass, so it works. Earlier I was saying, man, ooh. It'd be after it ready. It's not the same timing, because if it was same timing, it wouldn't quite work. I think. Yeah, ideally. Yeah, okay. It's not the same timing. Okay. Anyway, so I don't know. I think we just defend. So we can do a basic thing. This would be just one. So I guess yeah, we're good. Then we can get rid of a thing. Let's do ready for a fight first. I guess momentum shift. We can't ready ourselves. Yeah, let's just go with that. Okay, and then Miyabi will get attacked. I think we probably just get rid of Pokra. Yeah. And additional boost card. What is this art? What's going on? Was that Inhuman probably? Yeah. So that'd be 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, we could defend, I guess. Well, I guess we should have defended. I did not fully consider all the cards here. Well, I let it pass. It's okay. I think I... What is this hand? I guess, I think I actually want Zhu Yuan. Yeah, I would want Zhu Yuan, because there's a... Yeah. I mean, yeah. No, I do. Anyway, encounter cards. Guard. Attacks the rescue owl with the fewest remaining hit points, so this one. So this would be 2. Honestly, you can take them. You can go ahead and do that damage. The minion with the lowest attack activates against you. Okay, so it's gonna be 2. I guess now we can use it. That works out, because now we have exactly, and then our hand will be empty. We're good. Oh, encounter deck emptied. So, acceleration. There we go. Wait a minute. Should have been this one. Alright. Come on, we can do this. We can do this. So I play Zhu Yuan, and then after each enters play, attack or thwart. So I tuck it. So that's gonna be useful next turn. We're gonna go 2 damage and then 2 damage. Get rid of this guy. Get another counter. Oh, I would have done the oh, this should have been discarded. So I would have done the attack, then played Juyuan, then readied Miyabi, and then attacked with Juyuan. No, because then I don't defeat the minions. So I would have thwarted 2 and then did all that. There you go. Salvaged. I don't know. I think I'm thinking about flipping down right now. I mean, I'm sure it'll be fine, right? No, we got another. We still got some holding cells. My idea is I flip down. I hopefully draw into a Pershing. No, there's one in the discard. Okay. Well, no, I was shuffling it in. Do we do it? I think we do it. Why not? We flip down, shuffle this back in. The idea is I draw into that, and then I hand headquarters into the third copy, and then I do some shenanigans. Do we have enough money to? Oh, wait, no, because of this. Yeah. Okay, never mind. All right, we should be okay for that strategy. Just threat is the issue. So we're gonna do 2 here. And I want to do some damage with him because I think that's a fun idea. The idea for this is we play momentum shift. So heal 1, deal 2. This is the retaliate. Discard this, get an armored vest. Our defense is 4 now. This exhaust. We get a thwart. So that is pretty good. We can flip down, make use of ready for a fight. I think we will. But first, oh, we're gonna make use of a lot of things. So 3 and then retaliate. And then ready. And then this would be 4 damage. Maybe I should have put electrostatic armor. I probably should have put that in. Honestly, just energy barrier. That would have been, and then maybe even like repurpose. Anyway, I'll flip down, get a tough from hidden base. Is there anything else I can or want to do? Not really. So we draw 6. Draw 6. Goes up by 3. Here's a scheme against Miyabi. If I stop lagging. Ooh, so 4. And it's just you get shuffles back in. And then we're gonna ready for a fight. And I have tough, so this should be alright. Awesome. I love the ready for a fight and hidden base combo. We got some encounter cards. Adapt away, so there is Insight 1. Luckily, no quick strike yet. We get this guy's Surge. Side scheme with Crisis. That's turn. Yeah. And holding back that main scheme, that's tough. But also because I'm flipping down to make use of stuff. Okay, so at the moment we gotta keep Flying Inhuman alive. Strong Inhuman, he can go for like another punch maybe. Ooh, we have some damage here for sure. Wait a minute. Damage from an enemy attack, okay. Yeah, so this is 7 damage. And then if defeated, attached to the bag. So we can do that on the Adaptoid for sure. Do we want to do taunt? Do we want to taunt? I mean, I love a good taunt. We're taunting. We're gonna do it. We're gonna use the support for it. So 1 plus, oof, so 4 damage. That's okay. We're gonna get tough in a sec here. Whoops. So 7 damage. Here we go again. And because I defeated, I get to attach it. I guess I should be... So I guess before I do that attack, after I do the taunt, I'm going to attach taunt here. I don't know if I should do taunt, but I want to use my thwart. Yeah. And then I would ready because I did the attack. Wait. No, that's after using basic power. So this would be exhausted right now. I could also flip down and just draw 2. Okay, anyway, I'm going to use this double resource thwart for 4, and then it does remove the last threat. I guess we just flip down, draw 2, flip up. Or are we going to attach the bag? No, we're gonna flip and do all that. So remove side scheme, flip, exhaust, draw 2. Was that 2? Shoot. Okay, that was just 1, so we're gonna draw another. We get any counter cards because we decked out. Hard knocks. We're gonna do hard knocks now. So 1. I guess we can do got anything else. Nah. Hard knocks, we're gonna tough, or yeah, we would flip up, back up, because we flipped earlier from the thwart. So get rid of that guy, hard knocks, get tough. And then I guess we'll use got anything else for the lock. And how do we want to get this 1 damage? I guess Miyabi. I guess Miyabi will do the damage, or because we have to use the event before we discard Juyuan. We did not draw into that event, by the way. I mean, thwarting is not bad. Do we have another dash in here? Yes, we do. So I guess we just do dash. We just do thwarting right now. That's kind of how the cards lined up. We're going to heal for 3. And here we go. So 2 for dash, remove 4. And then we're going to exhaust this. So now this is a 1 cost. And I draw 1 after playing it. So remove 4. And then shuffle up to 2. Yeah, none of my slashes are in here. Let's do, I mean, it's any card. So we can make the call, but I know there's already 2 make the calls in here. I guess we do want Agent Glyver. That's my resource generator. And I guess we could grab a double. Is a double a good idea? Oh, and I would draw, when do I draw this? When you play a copy of that event. I mean, it's a when wording, technically is a interrupt, right? So it is. Maybe this just say like this card gains interrupt when you I'm not sure. Either way, I would draw before, and I think we just leave the defense cards in my discard. I think that's fine. Man, I haven't really been making use of these. Man, what do I want? Let's just do the double resource. Okay, so I drew. And I thought I had a third copy. Am I going crazy? Okay, I looked back on my recording and I accidentally grabbed Arcade Time. That was not in my hand. That was not in my hand. So I actually grabbed that instead of my dash. Because I was thinking, like, there's no way it should be in my deck. I had 2 in my starting hand, and then I used wow, I'm having trouble pronouncing that. And headquarters to grab the third copy from my deck, so it should be in my hand. That's how I grabbed it. So another 4, so just main threat cleared, and I shuffle up to 2 into my deck. This deck might not be that good. I'm kind of thinking just Anton. Or you know what? I guess we can check what's the last one? Mental. Because we already got the physical and the electric, so I guess just put back in mental. And I drew into Arcade Time, of course, which I don't need. I guess no, I have Purging Slash, so there is something to pay for. That could be worth it. Rather than to spend 3 to move 1, I can just attack and move 2. So I think I'll do an attack. So I get 2 counters, 3 damage, and now he's reset again. Put the ally over here. Yeah, overkill and rage. That is quite nice. I guess I never used this, right? So we can use it now to, I guess, do 3 damage. And G-Wing could do 2 damage. Or Chump Block. I think we'll do a Chump Block instead. Get rid of this. Ready. Draw. So I got 3. We have tough here, so we'll just take it. And actually, I guess Ramona could defend. I mean, she has 4 defense, so might as well use it. So defended, and then we're gonna go ahead and do this. So we're gonna do this one. We'll use the double resource. So this deals 7. So that's perfect. So 7. When defeated, move counters instead. And then, so that was the attack against Miyabi. Now we're gonna go ahead, get some encounters. So we got a side scheme. Shadow of the Past. Okay, we got both Nemesis sets going on here. After attacks and damages, deal 1 to each character you control. When revealed, Ramona Flowers player exhausts each ally. Okay. While this is in play, treat Scott Pilgrim's text box as if for a blank except for traits. Very cool. I think technically the except for traits parentheses that should be italicized, because I think it is supposed to be reminder text. And these will get shuffled in. Attach the M.O.D.O.K. Okay. I mean, let me just look at resources. So, no, this would be a lot. Wait, is that 2 already? Because we defeated with the hammer attack. So if we spend 4 mentals and then just defeat them, we win. We don't have that kind of money though. Wait, was that double resource exactly what we needed? God dang it. I'm not gonna rewind to that. I think we have taunt though. Why just do taunts? Could die from it though. Yeah, I missed my opportunity. To do that, and I'm not gonna rewind that. We can defeat him for sure. Just we would have to defeat him again. Wait, no, 3 resources of any type. We can also just do that. So 2 mentals and 3 resources. We are good. In fact, I can actually just do my entire hand right here. I don't know if that's a good idea actually. Maybe you should do 3 from here after all. I'm trying to think of how best to do this. I think we do purging slash. So I think okay, here's what, so 2 mentals, 1. And then just 3, I don't think it really matters. I guess I'll keep taunt in case, yeah. This time we're just gonna give it to Miyabi, it doesn't really matter at this point. After thwart, remove a counter. Of course you're the last one. Of course the one that's like most useful to have early on is the last one. Okay, but now M.O.D.O.K is on his, you know, if we defeat him, we win. So yeah, let's just do purging slash. 3 damage, retaliates. We got a counter, we're gonna use the counters. Do 8 damage, overkill, we win. I'm not gonna finish off that guy, we'll just leave him. That's the scenario. That's Ramona Flowers, that's Miyabi. That was actually pretty challenging. I've always thought M.O.D.O.K was kind of easy, but turns out if you don't play a hero that has a lot of wild, I guess that's what happens. I mean, Ramona does have wild. In fact, I probably should have, yeah, I kind of forgot she had a thing here. That could have helped a bit. Getting Sarah out. Yeah, maybe I should have just went for resources. I always usually just go spend the resources to get the lock counters, but I want to do something different here and focus on attacking him. And it worked, but it probably took longer than if I just like use this. And if I ever got out my Agent Gulliver, if I ever got him out, then that would have helped as well. But yeah, feedback on Ramona Flowers. I like her. I just kept forgetting that this is a hero interrupt and not just like a thing I can just play. Like I think about like how does George Stacy work again? Oh, George Stacy is just like you may play. Like it's not even an action or an interrupt. So similar to like also like GUN, Black Panther. You can just play it as if they were in your hand. But this is a different thing and it's more restrictive. It's probably better that's restrictive, but I just kept forgetting. This is just a different mechanic. I think the fact that it is an interrupt balances the fact that there is no maximum in the bag. And I guess, you know, thematically, there wouldn't be a maximum anyway. The hammer, I just never thought about the hair interrupt because I always wanted the attack. I probably could have just taunted. I probably could have just taunted for sure. In fact, you know what? Let's just taunt right now. Just see how much. And then I could just, yeah, let's say 3. If I wanted to just put the 3 on the hammer. There you go. Yeah, that's really good. That's a really good effect on the hammer. Maybe too strong, I don't know. But it is also something that you want to keep in play. It's a tech upgrade, so you can absolutely, you know, let's say like it's at 3 damage, you can repurpose it and that would feel really good. Yeah. Surprisingly, I couldn't use Change of Fortune. It just never happened. And I think if I made this deck with Electrostatic and Energy Barrier, those would trigger Change of Fortune more than events here. But that's just how this played out, you know. I think if I give it another shot, I can probably Change of Fortune using the hammer attack. The roller skates are pretty strong. I think I like it. I think this is a keeper. And like when I say strong, I mean it's not a bad thing. It most certainly makes it more fun. Like I would say, I mean, I think that Miyabi as a whole, overall, Miyabi is kind of a weaker character that has big bursts. But like aside from the burst attacks, she feels a little underwhelming, I feel like. Maybe. But that's just from me playing her a lot and then like changing stuff. But yeah, I mean, I don't think I have any other comments. But yeah, I don't think I have any other comments. I never use this. That's also another thing, like, that I could use, like, when I get a boost card. And it's not only for her, it can be against any player, any boost card. So that could have mitigated some damage for sure. Or no, it's Hero Interrupt. Wait, no, you can use this on schemes on other players. That's huge. Dang, that's huge. I think one cost support is still good, even with all that. I mean, probably. I don't know, maybe it should be a 2 cost. Because I'm thinking of like Preemptive Strike, I guess. If you look at Justice cards, it's like 1 AR to do foiled, but that's like alter ego only, I think. Wait, what is foiled again? Interrupt when a boost card is turned, yeah. Yeah, no, it's not alter ego locked. It's alter ego locked. Or no, it's not alter ego locked at all. So I guess Dang, I guess it is just like, it's the same ER as foiled. Just, you know, it's 2 ER. It's just more, I guess it's more so the fact that it's like on the table. I don't know, maybe it's appropriately costed. Surprisingly. I'm not sure, but that is a strong card when you remember to use it, because I did not use it. God Anything Else is a very satisfying card to use. It is strong, but it's like a good strong, I think. It's quite versatile. Yeah, here's the hammer event. I was able to attach it to the bag. I was able to thwart and attach the thwart to the bag. That's also good. Scott Pilgrim. How is Scott Pilgrim in a non-retaliate environment? He would... No, wait a minute. Did I use him incorrectly before? No, I used him to defeat an Adaptoid, that's right. And the side scheme I never did, but it's a very good side scheme. I should focus on that next time. And it's also like, this is a hero that can avoid the obligation. Yeah, this is a way to get rid of just the obligation. And I think that's a cool mechanic. I like that. Okay, those are all my thoughts. Thank you for watching. This is definitely a longer video than before. Alright, see ya.